Hello everyone, welcome to Business Northeast. I am Akankita Mohanto and right now I am with IS officer Pallav Gopal Jha, who is the Managing Director of Guwahati Metropolitan Drinking Water and Sewerage Board. Hello sir, we are really honored to have you with us. So firstly, could you walk us through the purification process for the water that is being sourced from Brahmaputra, and what are the technologies and systems that are being used to ensure safe drinking water?
I think this is one of the most anticipated projects of Guwahati. The agreement was signed with JICA as long as in 2009. And then the project eventually started. It has its own legacy issues, we all know it. But then from last 2 years, especially with intervention of Honorable Chief Minister Sir, we are seeing a revival of the project. And the whole process is maybe next time we can invite Business Northeast to also visit our water treatment plant, which we have made at Kharguli, which is on the verge of total completion, and probably by end of this year we will be able to commission it totally. So the water purification process goes through various kind of steps, and it is one of the most state-of-the-art technology of water purification, best practices which has been happening anywhere in India or abroad maybe. So the water is pumped from Brahmaputra. From there it's taken to the pre-settling tank where the sediments settle. Then it's taken for aeration. Aeration again is a process where the water is constantly, the air is passed through it, and it's the whole process aerates and also again settles the excessive silt which is still left after the pre-settling, and also the other bacterial and microorganism gets settled in that. From that it goes to the filter bed. The filtering process happens there, and then it goes for a chlorination. So overall this process almost takes 24 hours time. So in this process, after that it goes to the clear water reservoir. So we have a very robust water testing labs in our water treatment plant, and the water is testing at the each level when it goes to the pre-settling tank, and when it goes to the aerator, then it goes to the filter bed. At each levels water is tested. Then when we send it to different pumping like reservoirs, from Kharguli we take it to Ramsa Hill, from Ramsa Hill it goes to Amiyanagar, from Amiyanagar again we have several points, distribution networks through which it goes. So at every level we check the water quality, and also we have a very robust team of what we call as Jal Sakhis in every metering areas or water supply areas, where maybe on demand of people, and also on our own we keep checking the water quality. So till now we haven't got major complaints of water quality issues, and I'm hopeful that we are going to better it as and when our network expands, because still we are in a stage where a lot of the areas, that's a separate story altogether, that some contractors left, some half done work is there. So what happens is, still in some areas we see that some kind of foreign elements and all, they enter the pipeline system and leakages occur, and then the turbidity happens, but we address it eventually. But as the system stabilizes, which we hope to complete it by end of this year, overall the issue of water quality will be resolved all over the city.
So what exactly are the water pickup points along the Brahmaputra, and what factors are considered in selecting these locations?
See, the JICA project basically for now it is looking after two areas. One is South Central Guwahati, and the other is North Guwahati. So in these two areas we have only the pumping stations. One is at the Kharguli, and the other one is in the North Guwahati near the Devalaya, Ashoklang Devalaya. So these are the two water, what you say pickup, I suppose you mean from where we pump the water. So these are the only 2 points of pumping, and they are of a very massive scale. Once you visit those areas, maybe you will get to know. And then at every stage there are booster pumps which take the water from one reservoir to other reservoir and through the various DMAs. So that's again a very huge network of water pipelines all through the city. So these are the two major points from where we are pumping the water from Brahmaputra.
So now could you share the total financial allocation for the city's drinking water?
The project cost is, if I am not wrong, around 1100 crores, the project cost, of which 88% physical progress has already happened and 78% financial progress has happened. So we also are looking at the reimbursement of loan which is being given to us. So financially also we are progressing, and we hope to finish the financial outlay of the project by end of this year. And also 88%, when I am saying physical progress, it's more than that. But then, for example, I'll talk about North Guwahati. The reservoir and everything is almost complete. We are in position to give the water. But then the location of the water tank is slightly in a vulnerable hill slope. So we took up the slope protection work. So slope protection work is going on right now. So once that is finished, so since it's a very long project, the financial outlays also go under various variations. But overall, the project is of, to be exact, I think it's 1427 crore. The total project, the loan component is around 180 crores. So by end of this year, we will be finishing the project. That's what we are targeting on. New areas are getting added. You came today, so fortunately today also we are adding another 5,000 households in our network. You will be seeing the advertisement in our various social media handles and press release and all. So till now we are giving around 28,000 households are getting water right now. So 28,000 households are taking water, and we have already created potential of around 50 to 60,000 households. So through your channel, I'll also request people. There is a lot of trust deficit as of now because of looking at the history of the project, or maybe the irregularity at times which occurs in the water supply. But then eventually all these things will be taken care of as the project completes, which we are aiming to complete by end of this year. So I'll request through the medium of your channel to whoever our viewers are, our customers are, that please apply for water connections. And we also have everything is online. There is no process where we need to come to our office, or if there is any paperwork, you apply online. Our team goes and sees the feasibility. Then they ask you for the installation charge. Once you pay the installation charge, they start the water. The billing is online, the payment is online. There are Jal Sakhis in every area to help you out with water quality issues, or if there is any grievance. So our social media handle, we are trying to be very active. Wherever some public feedback is raised, we try to respond to that. We always try to pre-inform about if there is disruption in the supply, if it's planned, or if there is some disruption which happens suddenly. But then, since it's an old project and there are issues with some areas where the pipeline was laid, we sometimes get into a sudden occurrence of leakages and sudden occurrences of disruption of supply. So that also we try to maintain. But till now, we are getting very good cooperation from people of Guwahati. As we inform them, they also understand that it's a project which is taking shape and it's maybe reinventing itself. So we are very thankful to all our customers and all the people of Guwahati. But then I appeal for more application of connections, so that the potential of 50-60,000 which is created till now, we are just given to around 28,000 households. So that enhances, that improves, because water supply, the whole system is going to get more robust as more and more reservoirs and pipelines get laid, and we are in process of doing that, and maybe by end of November, by mid of December, we will be finishing it.
So sir, currently as you are the project director of JICA, so can you share the insights of the progress that has been made by JICA till date?
I have already given a glimpse that the project has its own timeline. It went for very long. There were various challenges it faced, contractual challenges, permission challenges. And Guwahati, I have also served as the Deputy Commissioner here in Kamrup Metropolitan. It's one of the most challenging assignments, I think, in Assam. And it's a very fast growing and developing city, and it's growing in leaps and bounds, and doing any kind of project, it has its own challenges here. So looking after various challenges, I also thank JICA that they showed the confidence by allowing the project to go on for so long, and now we are giving results. They are also happy about it, and I'm very hopeful that with what aim it came to provide water supply, because water is a very important developing issue in Assam, especially in Guwahati, because the water ground table and everything is going down. There has been haphazard extraction also of groundwater here. We all know that there is a commercial kind of extraction which is happening from various places. So the whole aquifer has depleted. The groundwater has depleted. The stats have come about it. It's not just a hearsay what we are saying. There are stats which say that the groundwater position of Guwahati has depleted by large number significantly, and so I think this project is a very anticipated one, and JICA has extended their support all throughout in last 1 decade, and they are also very encouraged to see that the project is going to see its completion very soon.
So, are there any financial support or subsidies for low-income households applying for water connections?
There are 2-3 kinds of interventions which have been made recently under the directions of Honorable Chief Minister. First was the government schools and government hospitals, whichever fall under till now where JICA has been able to give water supply, that we did the installation for free. Secondly, the Guwahati Municipal Corporation connections, they have been given a kind of subsidy if they convert it into JICA connections. And thirdly, and most encouraging of the interventions which has happened recently is all the ration card holders have been given the subsidized connection. So we are in that process that will be launched very soon by Honorable Urban Minister. We are integrating our website with our portal, Jal Board portal, with the Food and Civil Supplies portal. So once that integration is complete, whoever is having a ration card or Antyodaya card of Food and Civil Supply, they will be getting a subsidized connection. So these are some interventions which have been done. As and when the confidence of people increases on the whole water supply system, we also learn better of what are the issues coming once the whole water supply is stabilized. I think there will be more such kind of interventions which go a long way in helping the downtrodden or helping the people who are from the disadvantaged section of the society.
Okay, so sir, lastly, what is your long-term vision for Guwahati's drinking water system?
Long-term vision is once there are this JICA only covers almost 60% of Guwahati. So it's the South Central and the North Guwahati it covers. There's other project which which we'll be able to complete in West Guwahati. We are also pushing it with all our resources and with all the departmental coordination. So we hope that it also finishes by 2026. And then there is the part of East Guwahati, which is also loan negotiation is going on with New Development Bank. So once it comes, we are also hopeful that within next 3 years that portion is also covered. So the long-term vision is to have a overall very modern and very good system of water management all throughout the Guwahati. Maybe the water tankers and the system which is still prevailing in some of the places, and they are prevailing because there is demand for it. Maybe that's why they are prevailing, to do away with that system, because some of the prices are very exorbitant. What we hear, it's almost like a monopoly, it happens. And also the water quality I hear and I have also seen is not very good of what they are giving. So to do away with that system, and also eventually in long term there should be a system where all kind of pipelines eventually gets replaced with the better ones and the new ones once the system stabilizes. So I'm very hopeful about the whole water supply system of which is going to be developed in due course of time in another maybe 4 or 5 years, to give the citizens one of the most, I think it's fundamental and basic right to have access to clean drinking water. It's among one of the very important sustainable development goals also. And the way Guwahati is progressing and the way it is pitching itself to become one of the most important cities of the whole Southeast Asia, or maybe you can call Eastern India. I think these are the basic needs which we need to fulfill for our citizens if we want the whole city to grow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, and thank you to Business Northeast for taking up the very important issue with me, and I wish you all very good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, viewers. Keep watching Business Northeast.